Hey Team Dyess, and welcome back to Take2sday. This week I'm going to introduce myself from the very beginning. I'm Victoria Hernandez and I am your host for Take2sday. This is Season 2, Episode 2. So we're kicking off Episode 2 with a little projection. We're going to take you guys on an adventure, and the adventure is going to be what our big events are for the remaining 2026 calendar year. So get your pen, get your paper, because you're going to want to jot it down and make sure that you have these dates saved for the future. So before this intro gets way too long, let's get into it. If this video is coming across your algorithm and you haven't hit that follow, like, or subscribe, what are we even doing? So let us help you. And be sure to follow, like, subscribe, hit those alarm bells, so anytime that we post, whether it's another Take2sday or an upcoming event, or just something that we have fun going on here in the FSS, you will be in the know, because we want to help you, and you guys can help us as well by following our pages. So Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and we do also have a Discord server. So if you're one of the new generation that is like, Facebook who? Or I don't have an Instagram, we got you covered. Discord and YouTube is definitely on our distribution list, so we can't wait to help you. And stop ignoring us. Just hit that like and follow button. Okay, Team Dyess, jump in. We are going on the remaining adventure of the 2026 event roadmap. So get some snackies, get some drinks, and your pen and paper, like I said, because you're not going to want to miss these events that are coming up in 2026. So we already covered Backpack Brigade, but just a reminder, that is 31 July. So that's our first stop on the way out of 2026. Backpack Brigade Hangar Center, put on by the Youth Center, our amazing school liaison officer, and the end of summer reading program is also happening at that same time with Miss Sarah, our librarian. So be sure to get in. Let's go, Backpack Brigade. We hope to see you there. Then we have beer, bourbon, and barbecue, or also Food and Drink Fest, which was what we used to call it, but we're rebranding Food and Drink Fest 15 April. Whew, I think I just had a blast from the past. 15 August, because that's our next step in the future. And this is also happening at the Hangar Center with our community flight. And so they're bringing you some food. I hear it's going to be some delicious barbecue and some drinks. But don't worry, if you don't drink alcohol, they will have some mocktails. And tickets will be for sale soon. So I just hope that you guys don't eat too much and get a stomachi-chachi, or a stomach ache, excuse me. I call it stomachi-chachi because I feel like that's how it's supposed to be said. Anyway, don't eat too much, and always be sure to get home safely. We will have the Con, which is Connect Convention. If you haven't heard of Connect Convention, don't worry. It's new. So you haven't missed out on much yet, but this is going to be a quarterly event hosted at the Hangar Center. And if you like literally anything or everything, you won't want to miss Connect Convention. So be sure to keep an eye out for the specific date, because we are tailoring those details because we want to bring you guys the best event possible. But we will be looking for facilitators or like little clan leaders or chieftains or all of those things. We're going to be looking for you guys who just love to share your hobbies with other people and build a community based off that. Then in September, we have the 9/11 Memorial Ruck or Murph, and that is happening on September 11th. And it is in the morning. So be sure to get your units, get your squadrons, sign them up, because it is fitness season here in the Air Force or military in general. And this is a perfect reason to get out and get some fitness in. Our next stop is Casino Night, September 11th in the Hangar Center. If you have been to Casino Night in the past, you know it's a blast. And if you haven't, well, you've been missing out. And we hope that you guys come this year because we try to bring you guys bigger and better events year after year, especially when you guys seem to enjoy it. So be sure to come out to casino night. Don't worry, it doesn't cost a thing. You aren't putting up real money for gambling because that's illegal in Texas. You can't do that. What you do get is a stack of chips at no charge because that's illegal in Texas. And you can play games risk-free. And at the end of the night, the person who has the most chips gets a prize. So 0 risk, lots of fun, and we hope to see you out there. Now, we're not stopping. No pit stops, no snack breaks, because I told you to grab them at the very beginning. That's because we're just steamrolling through the end of 2026 with lots of events. So I hope you all have plenty of food and water, and please keep your arms inside the vehicle while we're on this adventure. Next is Operation Shower, which is 30 September. However, we're going to kind of reverse it, blast from the past style, and August 1st is the deadline to register for Operation Shower. It is open now, so if you are pregnant or your child will be 3 months on 30 September, you can put your name in and it goes on a priority list, and we try to do our best to include everyone, but registering is not an official invitation to attend this event. You will receive one via email. So check your spam starting after 1 August because the team will start filtering through the names. We have Oktoberfest. So Oktoberfest last year was at a location that is no longer an FSS location and is going to be this year at the Hangar Center on the first Friday of October. So if you didn't know, the Bomb Shelter Bar does a first Friday every first Friday of every month, and they're usually themed. So this year's October first Friday is Oktoberfest. Lots of Octobers. And it's going to have bouncy castles and music and dancing and Oktoberfest themed games. So get your dirndls on, get your lederhosen on, because I'm sure we might be having a costume contest. We do it every year. Train your hands for the Stein holding competition because it will be happening. We'll have a great time too. Spooktacular, which is our annual trunk or treat. So if you are a spooky season girly or guy or family, be sure to sign up your vehicle for our annual trunk or treat. Registration for trunks will be opening soon, so please be sure to keep your eyes out for all of our events that are happening this year. After that, in November, we're having a sports day, and that is happening through the fitness center. So a sports day is going to be friendly competition between squadrons. I'm not really sure exactly yet because those details are still being ironed out, but get your long tube socks on, get your PT gear on. You're not gonna want to miss it. This is a great time to get your squadron together and have some friendly competitions. If you haven't jumped out of the car yet, done a tuck and roll situation, we have one more stop on our way out of 2026, at least for our big events, and that is Winterfest in December. And Winterfest is our annual tree lighting ceremony with the chapel. Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus comes in, and your kiddos get an opportunity to get their picture done. And there's usually hot cocoa and crafting and carnival rides and food and a little vendor market. So it's definitely something that you and your family won't want to miss out on because it's the perfect way to kick off the winter season. I don't know TBD on if it'll actually be cold outside because we do live in Texas. So you may want to bring your jacket. You may want to wear short sleeves. We will decide that, or at least not even we. Mother Nature will decide what you should wear to this event. But we hope that it's winter themed regardless, so we can have like our ugly Christmas sweater t-shirts on. But that closes out our big events for 2026. I hope you guys stayed on board or in the car with us on this whole adventure. We've got a lot of pit stops throughout the rest of 2026, which is why we could not have slowed down on this podcast, because we had to get through a lot of events so that you guys are prepared. So like I said before, hit that follow button, hit that like button, subscribe to our YouTube, join our Discord, because you're missing out if you haven't. So we hope to see you all at every single 2026 event that we have remaining. If not, then we'll see you in 2027. Okay, so big roadmap done. Did you guys stick along with us for the whole ride? I hope so. So those are all of our big events that is happening here in the FSS. But I do want to remind you guys that bowling, hangar center, fitness, the library, every month they host smaller events to include family night, themed bowling, trivia night, and we don't want you guys to miss out on those smaller, more intimate events that our centers and our facilities are hosting throughout the rest of the year, because those events are just as great. They just aren't as big. So we hope to see you at all of our big events and all of our little events or smaller events, because they're all done amazingly, and we hope to see you in 2026 at our events. So hope to see you soon.
The question of the week?
Oh, the question of the week. I forgot. Our Take2sday question of the week is going to be, you guessed it, which event are you looking forward to going to the most? I am a huge sucker for the baby shower. We're so fortunate that the sponsors have returned to Dyess for the third year in a row, so thank you to our sponsors for that. But I'm excited for the baby shower because I love watching all of the mamas get celebrated at the baby shower. So which one are you excited to go to? Let us know in the comments, or just shoot us a DM if you don't want anybody else to know what your opinion is. But we do, because we want to make sure that we're bringing you guys what you guys are looking for. Bye!
It's